Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining me again today. My name is General Confusion, and this is Ultimate General Civil War. So, we've done some reshuffling, some rebuilding. We're once again out of recruits. We do have a little bit of money left. I've shuffled around my division commanders. 1st Division of 1st Corps is still Thomas Jackson. 2nd Division is still A.P. Hill. 3rd Division is now James Longstreet, and 4th Division is Robert E. Lee. My 2nd Corps is still commanded by Albert Johnston, and his divisions are led by a bunch of less famous Civil War generals. Evander Law, I've heard of him. I think I've heard of Randall Smith as well. Haven't heard of Eric Otis and Robert Ransom. Possibly they're made up, possibly not, I'm not sure. And 3rd Corps is now led by Cadmus Wilcox, who is all alone with his 120 best friends. So, 1st Corps is up to 26,000 soldiers, 2nd Corps is up to almost 15,000, so we are slowly growing once again. And now, we are going to check out the Battle of Rio Hill, which I talked about last time. I'm still not sure why Rio Hill is here. It was just a skirmish. Nothing terribly important happened. But, who knows? Let's see how they do it. I mean, maybe they'll just give us... Maybe this will be another one of those battles where we're just given forces to control and don't use any of our own, which would be nice. I would appreciate that. Nope, doesn't look like. Okay, so our supply station on Rio Hill, a few miles south of Charlottesville, is under attack. We've spotted numerous enemy cavalry approaching, and they are dismounting, preparing to attack us from all directions. Union cavalry is equipped with advanced weaponry and is better trained than ordinary infantry, so we have to use our best troops to withstand their assault. Those supplies are desperately needed for our armies fighting in Virginia. Protect them at all costs. We get 10 brigades. The enemy army is approaching from 2 directions. Looks like we have some fields and stuff to defend around here, which is nice, I guess, but it looks like they're going to be coming through the woods. Maybe we can take these woods and make them cross the river. So, we could get 1st Corps, or we could get 2nd Corps. We only get 10 brigades anyway, so we might as well, I think, take 2nd Corps. 2nd Division is almost full strength. 3rd Division fairly under strength. Oh, 3rd Division does now have an artillery unit loaded up with 24-pounder howitzers. So... Whereas 1st Corps... See, 1st Corps has 2 entirely full-strength divisions, which would be nice. But, on the other hand... Let's try 2nd Corps. Let's give 2nd Corps a chance to shine. So, numerous Federal cavalry is approaching our supply station near Charlottesville. They should belong to Stoneman's Cavalry Corps that is raiding eastern Virginia. So what, are they going to have no infantry units? We have a few brigades located here that can stop those Yankees. A courier has been dispatched to inform our detachments operating at the southwest. They will return as soon as possible to aid us in the defense. Okay, so we start off with 4 brigades. And we have Union troops coming from the north. I'm thinking that with this small a force, I kinda have to stay close. So... I don't want 1st Division. I don't want my small elite units having to stand and bear the brunt of the defense here. We'll have Revere. We'll have Chapman. We will have... Where's my heavy guns? There, we'll have the 24-pounder howitzers. No, we'll have the 24-pounder howitzers, I said. And then... I'm not sure if I want another infantry or another artillery. I could have Rowley. With the space I have, I think I want another artillery. I think I want to have a compact... Come on, Duchesne, get out there. A compact little defensive formation right here in the buildings, if at all possible. No, don't... Oh, gosh. Sometimes I'm just bad at this. Chapman, get out there. Okay, we're going to start the battle. So Perrin and Johnston get back here in the middle of things. Revere. Oh, we have defensive lines. Fence fortification. You have 95% cover in these houses. What happens if you go take those fences? Actually, we're going to split off skirmishers to take the fences. Revere himself will stay here in the houses, with Duchesne right behind him. Chapman, you also split off skirmishers. Chapman's skirmishers take those houses, while Chapman defends in that direction, with Kershaw behind him. Go to. And we will just speed things up a little bit. But yeah, Revere's skirmishers, yeah, it looks like it's only 79% cover behind that fence. So having Revere back in the houses is definitely a better choice. Yeah, in fact, screw the houses. Just defend in the fields. You'll have better cover there. So Revere, if you take that position, will you get better cover? Or what? You're about 60% in the fields. Yeah, 79% behind the fence. Yeah, no, I want you back in the houses. You're in better cover, and it's a more compact defensive position. It's really sad that artillery can't take up defensive positions in the same way that infantry can. I mean, you would think they would be able to. But we've got one defensive position facing backwards as well. And then we've got one way up here at the front. Hey, Revere's skirmishers. Revere's skirmishers? Yeah, why don't you guys move forward? Get into those woods there and tell me what's what. Because okay, Union mounted cavalry and enemy foot soldiers, skirmishers. Okay, nope, skirmishers, get back. Alright, Chapman, actually run forward. We want to catch them in the open, if at all possible. So you get into the fields there and fire. Good shooting, folks. More skirmishers coming in. Okay, so it looks like it's all skirmishers and cavalry at the moment. Which is too bad, because skirmishers are a huge pain to deal with. I mean, like, the casualties here are just a problem. Fighting skirmishers with large infantry units is just bad news bears. Especially because it seems like these skirmishers are armed with some kind of very high-quality, fast-firing weapon. Enemy dismounted cavalry approaching. Chapman, fall back into heavier cover. Chapman's skirmishers, meanwhile, can take the cover of the fields. Take better advantage of that, because that gives them 100% cover. Or at least 80% cover. Yeah, 82% cover. Okay, so you hold your position there. Revere's skirmishers fall back. The 16th New York is coming up on us. Revere's skirmishers, fire. There we go. Now they're running. .24-pounder howitzers, yeah, they're performing respectably well. Shoot over there, though. Well, now we've got some mounted cavalry running around. Give them a volley. Good volley, Revere. Alright, now get back in your cover position. Chapman's skirmishers, they're giving a reasonably good account of themselves. I don't want Chapman to run forward and get involved in this fight. So we're just going to have to kind of hold like this. Chapman's skirmishers can run back just a little ways. So they are definitely covered by Chapman. Chapman, come on, lay down fire. Okay, our reinforcements are here. So let me pause real quick. So we've got 1st Division coming onto the field. That's good. I think Chapman with the artillery support can definitely hold out against these various skirmishers and dismounted cavalry. Yeah, holy crap. Good job, Kershaw. You routed them right quick. So what have we got over here? Looks like pretty much all of 1st Division and some 2nd Division. They try to flank us. Yes, I noticed. They're not trying very hard, though, honestly. Yankee sighted approaching from the east. Oh, good. Oh, good. Chapman's skirmishers take that defensive position, then. Chapman is still holding out with the help of Kershaw and his giant guns. Okay, now this is a problem. This right here. So Revere is going to need to flip around just lickety-split and get facing that direction. Stop shooting and move. Chapman's skirmishers are getting massacred. Get behind the fence. And all you boys need to run. Oh, there's some Union artillery. Chapman, what are you doing? Okay, I did not see that Chapman had moved out that far. And that is a serious, serious problem. Because Chapman is now utterly flanked and not going to come back very easily because he's under fire. Kershaw is now taking fire. Okay, this is turning bad. It's a good thing my reinforcements are almost here. Harland and Iverson both need to charge the guns as swiftly as possible, while Barnes and Rowley need to come up here and drive those cavalry away, just lickety-split. Kershaw, meanwhile, is now under heavy fire, and Revere is going to have to come save them. While Chapman runs away, because Chapman made a very stupid mistake. They just stop and fire, stop and fire. Yeah, I know you're flanked. Rhodes, get up there. Iverson, holy crap, you took 144 casualties in the charge. Wow, I am so sorry. Now Revere is getting pummeled. Chapman is still running. My supplies keep trying to run out. And Revere is routing. The flanking penalties were just too much for him. Also Kershaw. Kershaw, you did a good job, but... Ooh, the 16th New York surrendered. That's nice. We were running... I thought we were running away from them. Rowley, get rid of that artillery. Rhodes. Get up there, get up there. Harland, come on, keep moving. Is Chapman coming back? No. Neither are Revere's skirmishers. Well, okay, there comes Chapman. Rowley. Shoot the guns. Iverson, shoot the guns. Okay, fire your volley. Fire your volley and then charge. Rhodes, keep pushing. Harland, keep pushing. See if we can save this before the Union get into the places where it'll be hard to dig them out. Revere, oh my gosh, Revere is still running. Chapman, get back here. Iverson, get up here. Barnes, move up. Griffin, move up. Crap. You're not flanked, Rowley. Rhodes, fire. Harland, fire. Revere, get involved. Chapman, get involved. Harland, fire. Just shoot. Yeah, okay, this is a much larger and much worse engagement than was historical. We do have an hour and a half to take everything back. Okay, Confederate secured supplies. Fine. Roads, I don't know what you're doing. You appear to be charging into the middle of every Union unit like an absolute madman. Rowley, meanwhile, you're getting cut apart. Kershaw, you only have 4 24-pounders left. But if you could shoot them, I would really appreciate that. Iverson, please get up here. Lay down the fire, Chapman. Lay down the... Oh, they've got artillery support, too, because of course they do. Chapman, get into cover. Harland, get into cover. Oh, crap. See, okay, so this is the problem. Once they drove me out of cover like this, it's not... Oh, oh, no. I cannot have them capture my supply wagon. I've got to get the supply wagon back. That's $25,000 worth of supplies. The problem here is, once they drove me out of my cover, it's practically impossible to get back into it. Okay, how can I... Rowley, get involved, Rowley. Please. Iverson, split off skirmishers. And those skirmishers, go get Perrin back. Okay, Revere and Chapman. Come on down. Get involved. Rowley, oh my goodness, Rowley. Okay, we've managed to secure the supplies. Rowley, get up there. Onto the hill. You gotta do something. Duchesne. Iverson needs to move forward to deal with these guys before they massacre all my artillery. They've massacred a lot of the artillery already. But our lines are slowly pushing the Union back through sheer weight of numbers, which is not something the Confederacy got to say a lot. Like, almost never. You can't charge because you have 0% condition. This was, like, a lot of Union dismounted cavalry and skirmishers. A lot of them. And I lost a lot of cavalry. I mean, not cavalry, artillery. I lost a lot of artillery in this fight. Okay, good. That's a routed unit. Fine. Iverson can push up. Barnes can push up. Kershaw, with his 4 remaining 24-pounder howitzers, he can push up. Duchesne can get back over here where he's more or less in cover. Yeah, and also, the Union attacking force had 3 units of 3-star artillery. Where did they come from? Revere's skirmishers, at least, have done pretty well for themselves. Major General Barnes is dead. Great. That's fantastic, really. I'm loving it. Yeah, I've taken a lot more casualties in this fight. Oh my gosh. I've taken 30% casualties in this fight. I've taken a lot more casualties in this fight than I should have. Come on, capture Perrin. You, get off the map. Rowley. Revere's skirmishers are being driven back by the 99th New York. I want to get that supply wagon back. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But I think we've reestablished our position, assuming that our troops don't just absolutely fold here, which they are doing. Revere needs to swing up like that. Okay, charge. Capture that wagon. You can do it. You can do it, Iverson. Oh my gosh, you can't do it, Iverson, can you? Oh, Iverson. Iverson, Iverson, Iverson. Yep, there goes Chapman again. Yeah, I've taken a lot of casualties. I mean, 1,000 between those two. There's another 1,000 between those three. Rowley's taken 700 casualties by himself. 3 of my major officers have been killed. Wow. Just, wow. Alright, we're just going to speed up a little bit because that fight up there has basically solidified into a line battle. I just want to see if Iverson's skirmishers can catch Perrin before the battle is over. And it would seem that probably they cannot. Which is really sad. So there goes a significant fraction of the pay for this whole debacle. Chapman. Yep. Not gonna happen. 1, 2. They had 4. They had 4 3-star artillery units. See, that's just a little silly. I mean, it's a little silly to make Rio Hill a battle like this in the first place. It's doubly silly to give the fast-moving Union cavalry raiding force tons of slow, hard-to-maneuver artillery pieces. And once again, I took more casualties than the enemy, for one thing, but I also took more casualties than the battle was worth, and scored a draw. Because one of the victory conditions was lose less than 40% of your army, which I didn't do. So, okay, so what went wrong for me there? My defending troops broke before my reinforcements could arrive, and so I was driven off of cover and had to make a very costly assault to get it back. That was, yeah, the enemy had 40 guns. Also, they were under Michael Corcoran, who was not the leader of the Union troops at Rio Hill. I believe the leader at Rio Hill was, I want to say, Custer. But anyway, so I was driven off the good cover, and so I wasn't able to take advantage of it for the full battle. Oh, that was why they were doing so much damage. They had 24-pounder howitzers. Yeah, that's ridiculous. A fast cavalry raiding force with 24-pounder howitzers? That's just silly. I mean, honestly silly. Now, we do have these Spencer carbines, which have a fire rate 3 times faster than any infantry weapon. So, I mean, maybe I should field some skirmish cavalry using Spencer carbines. Could be useful. And then I have these Spencer rifles, which are presumably a skirmisher weapon. They have an effective range of 300 and a fire rate of 150, so you have to get in close to use them, though, and they don't do very much damage. Anyway. So, that was the Battle of Rio Hill. We did get 321 additional recruits, but I lost reputation because it was a draw. I didn't get any career points, and I only got 1,900 recruits. So I lost a couple thousand men in total. Ooh boy, that's bad. And Duchesne here, I'm just gonna disband Duchesne. 2nd Division's commander was killed. We'll put Harry Hayes in charge. Revere, we'll put Colonel David Moore in charge. Barnes, we're going to have to put... We're going to have to hire somebody. And all we have is colonels, lieutenant colonels, and majors. So let's put Andy Phelps there. I want, ideally, to have 2nd Corps 1st Division up to 1,000 men across the board. But I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll put Rhodes up to 900. Harland... Oh, ouch. Getting Harland up to 1,000 will take a quarter of my remaining funds. Iverson is at 760. Getting him up to 1,000 will take 1,500. 1st Corps is pretty strong. 1st Corps I can deal with. With the 1,000 recruits that I have, and I only have 8 points of reputation to spend, so I cannot spend reputation on anything. So with the 1,000 recruits I have, I'm going to... Yep, I'm just going to have to build up, 2nd Corps here. Do I have... What weapons do I actually have available? I don't really want to downgrade unless if I can help it. Let's sell these guns over here. That'll get me 50,000 more dollars. And hopefully will allow me to keep my troops equipped. Because right now, it looks like I might have to fall back on Springfield 1842s, which are just not very good guns. I would much prefer to have, like... The Springfield 1855s is what I have most of right now. Oh, the Spencers are an infantry weapon. Interesting. Well, I can't get any more of them, and I only have 162, so I can definitely sell those. For skirmishers, that carbine I can sell. This Smith carbine I can sell. I'll keep the Spencer carbine. That's a skirmisher weapon. I thought it was a cavalry weapon. Oh, it's both a skirmisher and a cavalry weapon. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I would like more JF Browns. If I had sniper rifles with long effective range, then I might actually field some sniper skirmishers. But buying Whitworths, I only have 131 available and they're hellaciously expensive. So, go back to the army here. More with rookies. I could equip you with... Yeah, Moore has actually lost experience over time just because of all the, you know, dead soldiers involved here. Let's go to Chapman. Let's give Chapman some more recruits. Let's give Rowley some more recruits. Ziegler and Ledley are fine. Let's give Hines and Devons have about as many men as they can without losing experience. I'm not willing to pay for veterans for them. So then let's give Rhodes some extra with the last bit of money that we have. Oh, and Kershaw, of course, has only his 5 24-pounder howitzers. That's... I have 5 more in inventory. So let's disband Johnson. Use those recruits to bump that back up. And then we'll get a new artillery brigade with 6. Of what gun do we have? We have the 12-pounder howitzers. They're only range 1,000, though. Let's get 6 of the 10-pounder ordnance, maybe? They have longer range, and they're pretty accurate. Oh, we have a ton of the 6-pounder field in inventory. Yeah, only accuracy 10. I would prefer the 10-pounders. So we'll get 6 of those. And Johnson can immediately get the logistics upgrade. Okay, so this is our army going into our next major battle here. We're back down to 39,000, and we have only about 130 guns. But, oh yeah, and we need to replenish our supplies here as well, because those got stolen. So we're also down on supply. I am going to sell some Springfields to make up for that. Because I want max supply. So, with this small army, we are going into the Battle of Chancellorsville, and the army at Chancellorsville will be larger than usual. Although this has minus 5% enemy army size, I don't know how much bigger it will be because of Rio Hill, but... So we're going into the Battle of Chancellorsville, which was historically an incredibly bloody battle on both sides. That's exactly what we don't need, because incredibly bloody kind of describes all of our battles so far, and our army is not large enough to support it. Yeah, that'll be a serious problem. So, good luck to us there. And of course, if we lose this, we lose literally all of the reputation it is possible to have in this game, which will be fascinating by itself. So in any case, thank you for joining me today. I hope you appreciated this video. I certainly appreciate having you all watch my videos. It gives me the warm fuzzies, as it were. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked this video, do leave a like. Consider leaving a comment to tell me where I'm going wrong, because clearly my skills at this game are not top-notch. I will cheerfully admit that. And if you have more tips for me, please send them out there. I've already gotten some people talking about using skirmishers detached from infantry units as basically shock troops to lead assaults, so I'll be trying that strategy out, see if it works, you know, in kind of massed wave attacks. I'm sort of trying to shift how I use my artillery a little bit. I do really like the 12-pounder Napoleons. I find them very useful. The 6-pounder field and the 12-pounder howitzers, still thinking about. But in any case, if you liked this video, consider subscribing to the channel, where more content like this will be coming your way on the regular. So thank you all once again, and I will see you in the next one.